Welcome to the Deloitte Netball Super League 2025. So if you missed last weekend's games, we have already started round 2 of the games. In today's first game, we have Blaze coming up against Swiss. So since the start of round 2, we have the inclusion of the international foreign players. So each team has one international foreign player, and they have a requirement of playing at least minimum of 2 quarters and a maximum of 3 quarters. So basically, they're just not allowed to play the entire game. So as you can see on screen now, here's the starting lineup for both Blaze and Swiss. In goal shooter for Blaze, we have Shalin. Goal attack, Wei Ping. Wing attack is their international foreign player, Irene. Center, we have Ting Fang. Wing defense, we have Li Xuan. Goal defense, Shuning. And finally, goalkeeper, Jamie. For Swiss, starting at goal shooter, we have their international foreign player, Doreen. Goal attack, Sarah Lightfoot. Goal attack, Anne Margaret. Wing attack, Angeline Singh. Center, Jasmine. Wing defense, we have Megan. Goal defense, we have Faith Maria. And lastly, in goalkeeper, we have Sindhu. So the first center pass of the game is about to start. We see good defensive pressure there by Blaze, causing that turnover against Swiss. Really nice play down court. Lovely give and go between Shalin and Ting Fang just to get herself closer to the pole. And a beautiful shot in. So the first goal of the game goes to Blaze. Oh, great challenge there by Jasmine. Unfortunately, Swiss couldn't hold on to that turnover. Blaze with the throw in. Once again, Shalin attempting that shot. 2 goals to Blaze. So when both of these teams met in round 1, where they played without the international foreign players, the final score at the end of the game was Blaze taking that game 42 goals and only 18 to Swiss. So let's see how this game plays out. Now with the inclusion of the foreign players, there's going to be a lot more to how the teams are going to adapt. And with such great, fast, agile, athletic international players coming in, they're going to bring a lot of flair and intensity to the game. Lovely turnover by Swiss. Unfortunately, just not able to find an option in the circle. And there we go. Great opening up by Anne Margaret. And a beautiful pass in. Oh, lovely tip by Jamie over the shot. Unfortunately, was blue for obstruction on the second attempt. And another goal goes to Swiss. So Blaze is doing really well, trying to push them all into the middle. Doreen just not wanting to go to post. I thought she was in a rather comfortable range. There we go. Jamie with that lovely tip. And while trying to pick up the loose ball, she manages to pull that contact against Doreen. Sindhu saw that pass Charlene was about to make to Irene. She went for that. And there we go. Once again, Swiss with a great turnover. Irene so quick on the penalty pass, but Charlene just not alert enough. Great looking there by Faye Maria. Just saw Angeline Singh all alone near the transverse line. Oh, lovely defensive effort there by Wei Ping. And once again, Sindhu just coming up so nicely with a beautiful intercept. Just not enough vision by Irene there, citing that Sindhu has already come out the circle and Charlene was all alone. Swifts currently in the lead, up by 1 goal. Both the shooters of Blaze just wanting to stay into the circle. No options coming through. Great drive there by Wei Ping. Lovely tip there by Faith Maria. Just so smart to attack the ball. Saw exactly where Ting Fang was going to deliver the ball to. Contact again, Jasmine. Outside the circle. Charlene with another attempt. Unfortunately, doesn't fall through. Faith Maria with a really strong rebound. Oh, just a misplaced pass. And Margaret just showing one way and Doreen wanting to go the other. So Jamie had a nice, easy, clean intercept. Blaze seems pretty unsettled early in this game. The timing just not right. I think their runs are also a little bit too lateral. Once again, Charlene attempting another shot. And it fails to go in. Sindhu with the rebound this time. Great long pass. Unfortunately, Angeline couldn't just pull it in. Blaze once again turning over the ball. This time much better. Both the Blaze shooters drawing, both the Swift inside circle defenders high up, creating a lot of backspace for Charlene. Scores are level, 3 apiece. Great try there by Jamie. She saw that ball coming through in the middle, left the circle. Unfortunately, just didn't clear the body while contesting it. See a 2-on-1 situation in the circle. Let's see how Swiss capitalizes on it. Oh, there we go. Doreen just unlucky, caught the ball with her shoe outside the court. So throw in for Blaze. Great long swing into the pocket to Ting Fang. Once again, Faith Maria just doing so well. Just getting ahead of Charlene. Unfortunately, was blue for contact along the way. Wei Ping with a fumble. Swiss once again with another turnover. So we see a couple of turnovers very early in the first quarter. Both teams, Blaze and Swiss, the defensive efforts have been great. But I think the attacking side for both really need to settle down. Just get their timing right. Have more connection between the attacking players. Once again, we see a turnover and a quick, fast play down court. Unfortunately, Irene just holding on the ball a bit too long, not wanting to pass it earlier. Ball went out of court. Swiss attacking down. Good try there by Shuni. And Margaret attempting another shot. Unfortunately, doesn't fall through. Great contest there by Jamie for the rebound. Last touch was off the ends of Doreen. So once again, it's a Blaze turnover. Much better play there. So once again, Shalene just not able to capitalize on the turnovers, scoring another goal for Blaze. But she gets another chance. And there we have it, 4th goal to Blaze. So a couple of times we see Irene making her drives, but we see the rest of the Blaze attackers just not confident to deliver the pass. Not sure it's because of the speed she's running. Maybe she seems a bit casual. And a lot of times Ting Fang and Irene tend to be clashing as well. Their runs seem to be overlapping. Just as I said it, Jamie came out really nice, clearing the body of Doreen on the outer side to tip that ball. Swift with the throw in. Doreen scores the 4th goal for Swiss. Blaze currently up by 1 goal. Less than 5 minutes left in this 1st quarter. Oh, an unfortunate breaking there, this time against Wei Ping. Great contest there by Li Xuan. And a nice pickup by Shuning. Oh, lovely pass. And a great shooter pass right after that between Shalene to Wei Ping. Great swing across to the pocket. And a lovely pass by Angeline into Doreen right underneath the post. And the 5th goal to Swiss. Nice pass between Ting Fang and Wei Ping. Much better play. You see the Blaze defenders really pushing the Swiss shooters very far and wide. Still really close between both of these teams in this 1st quarter. And there we go. Great defensive pressure there by Swiss, causing a turnover. And a lovely pass into Anne Margaret. There we go. It's all even now. 7 apiece between Swiss and Blaze. with less than 2 minutes left. Swiss just being very patient, playing the ball quite a bit in the center third. Oh, lovely drop back by Doreen, catching Jamie very high up and Shuin being caught on the back. Great take there by Irene at the top of the circle. Wei Ping puts in the shot and it levels the score. Less than a minute left. Oh, shot just not falling through. Shooting all over that rebound. Last 30 seconds of the first quarter. Unfortunately, Li Shen just passing into the space a little bit too much for Jamie to catch that ball, and Swiss with a very quick turnover and a shot. 13 seconds left. Still plenty of time for Blaze to put in another goal. Wei Ping attempting that shot, and she sinks it in. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 9-all to both Swiss and Blaze. Stay tuned for 3 more quarters.
all day, so there were very minimal interruptions, and most importantly is we spent the whole day with the team setting it out in the sun, pushing each other, encouraging each other. Doing it together as a team made it less difficult. Yeah, we'll most likely be back next year. We are looking forward to working with new people in the under-23s category.
I'm very glad that the team pulled through, came together, and we did well. So I think the most enjoyable moment for Pesta Sultan is of course like coming together and winning matches. Seeing them like get together and seeing them improve match by match, I think it's very satisfying to see.
Welcome back to the second quarter game between Swiss and Blaze. So at the end of the first quarter, it was a draw between both teams. So we see a couple of changes in the combinations on court. For Swiss, they're stuck to the same defensive lineup. Only a change, removing Doreen, their international player. And then we have Sarah Lightfoot coming on in goal shooter. For Blaze, same thing. They have removed their international player, Irene. So we have the new look shooting combination of Wei Ping in goal shooter and Hui Fen in goal attack, with Charlene moving into wing attack. They have stuck to the same inside circle defense of Jamie and Shuning, and a new wing defense in Kimberly coming on. Oh, lovely defensive pressure that by Megan, the under 21 player for Swifts. She has done really well right from the start. Great pass there by Jasmine to Angeline in the pocket. Unfortunately, Shuning just read that even before the pass was executed. Angeline shouldn't have continued passing it and had for another option. Another goal to Swifts. Swifts with a really great start in the second quarter. We see another change happening. So Charlene moving back into goal shooter like where she started in the first quarter, wiping back out to goal attack, and Hui Fen to wing attack. I've noticed that Tan Chun-Yi is not present for the game today. She's usually their go-to wing attack. So with the exclusion of her, we see Chen Hui Fen coming on for Blaze. A very experienced player with 100 over international caps. We see a great tussle there between Anne Margaret and Wei Ping, but the ball went in favor of Blaze. Sorry, went in favor to Swifts. Wei Ping was blown for contact and she's out of play. Good try there by Jamie. Unfortunately, Swifts still has possession. And Margaret attempts a long range shot and puts it in. Swifts up by 3 goals. Great, coming to the top of the circle by Hui Fen. And a lovely quick release into Wei Ping, who manages to pull that contact against Faith Maria. Oh, lovely coming around by Jamie to tip that ball. Once again, no options coming through. Swiss with a turnover. Short pass being called. So the release from Angeline Singh into Anne Margaret was deemed too short by the umpire. Both the Blaze shooters getting stuck on one side of the court. Swift circle defenders doing really well. Unfortunately, both Wei Ping and Sindhu just crashing to the ground. I think just both got their legs tangled. Blaze slowly catching up. Just one goal, a difference between both teams. Swift currently up. Scores are officially leveled. 12 all. Lovely intercept by Iting Fang. She's just went man on man with Jasmine and just attacked that ball with two hands. Offside call against Megan. Good try there, trying to challenge the ball as it swung across the circle. Great coming around by Sindhu, and lovely by Faith to back her up. Just moving across to cover Wei Ping as the ball was sent to her. Swiss on attack. No options coming through. Faith Maria having to go all the way back to Sindhu. Unfortunately, Swift just not able to hold on to possession. Blaze right back in on attack. Much better play there. Nice coming through the middle by Shalene, and a lovely baseline drive by Wei Ping. Blaze has taken over the lead. They're up by 2 goals at the moment. And we see a breaking call against Angeline Singh, just coming off the line too early. No options coming through in the circle. Both Sindhu and Faith doing really well. Just to run side by side with their individual shooters. Sorry, with their respective shooters. And a lovely shot in by Wei Ping, extending the lead by 3 goals. Blaze with the center pass. This time, Wei Ping just scoring that goal for Blaze. Great drive there by Angeline. And a lovely delivery to Sarah Lightwood along the baseline. Unfortunately, she caught the ball out of court. Can Blaze capitalize on this turnover, or will Swiss manage to win it back? Ting Fang just a little bit hesitant to deliver the ball to Charlene. I thought she already got rid of her defender. Sometimes I think just letting the ball go, trusting that your teammates will catch it. Sindhu with a really great rebound for Swiss. Oh, great defensive pressure by Jamie. She just stuck her hand out. Jasmine just got a little bit flustered catching that ball. Blaze with another turnover. Oh, great long ball by Jamie to Wei Ping. Fortunately, Megan just disrupted that play. Once again, Swifts also not capitalizing on their turnovers. A little bit of a wayward pass delivered by Anne Margaret. Lovely triangle. Nice give and go by Charlene to just get herself closer to post. And I think we see the biggest lead of the game so far. Blaze up by 5 goals. And just as I was saying this, we see a couple of changes for Swifts. With Arina coming on as center. Claudia coming on as goal defense. And Janice coming on as wing attack. Contact call against Claudia. Just didn't come around the body to challenge that pass. Unfortunately, Charlene not able to sing in that shot. Sindhu with the rebound. And a nice quick turnover for Swifts. Just attacking the ball, using their ball speed and drives. Lovely front cut and a lovely shooter pass between Sarah and Anne Margaret. Obstruction score against Jamie, leaving a 2-on-1 situation. Oh, good try there by Shuning. She was just thinking which shooter should she cover. Picked the right one. Unfortunately, just couldn't take her feet and challenge that pass.
Get one.
Great swing to the top of the circle into Ting Fang and a lovely delivery into Wei Ping. Oh, lovely coming through by Arina. Nice drive into the pocket. Great reflexes by Shuning. Unfortunately, Anne Margaret was all over that loose ball and she sings in a really beautiful long range shot. Only 3 goals a difference between both teams with less than 2 minutes left in the second quarter. There we go, Swifts just creating a lot of havoc. They come up with another turnover. Great long pass by Sindhu into Janice. Couldn't pull that ball in, but we have Megan picking up that loose ball for her. Swiss just patiently trying to find that opening into the circle. Blaze defenders just putting on a really great man-on-man defense. There we see Jamie coming out nicely with that turnover. With Kimberly picking up the scraps. Less than 15 seconds left. Can Blaze score one more goal? Ting Fang once again hesitated. Passing to Wei Ping. I thought she was completely free. But in the end, she still scores another goal in time before the second quarter ends. And there we have it. That's the end of the second quarter. Blaze with 19 and Swiss with 15. Only 4 goals a difference, and we still have 2 more exciting quarters to go. Stay tuned.
all day, so there were very minimal interruptions, and most importantly is we spent the whole day with the team sweating it out in the sun, pushing each other, encouraging each other. Doing it together as a team made it less difficult. Yeah, we'll most likely be back next year. We are looking forward to working with new people in the under-23s category.
I'm very glad that the team pulled through, came together, and we did well. I think the most enjoyable moment for Pesta Sukang is of course like coming together and winning matches. Seeing them like get together and seeing them improve match by match, I think it's very satisfying to see.
Welcome back to the third quarter of the game between Blaze and Swifts. So at the end of the first half, we see Blaze taking a slight lead by 4 goals. So Blaze has got their foreign player back on court, this time in the center position. Same for Swifts. Doreen coming back on in goal shooter, like where she played in the first quarter. Great defensive efforts there by both Shuning and Jamie. They come up with a nice rebound. Unfortunately, ball not falling through. Irene just didn't place that ball into Wei Ping's space enough. Claudia with a really great intercept. Doreen just letting go of the ball. Not sure which option she was passing to. Just went into the hands of Jamie. Wei Ping attempts that shot. Doesn't fall through, but she comes up with that rebound. Contact call against Arena. Tried to go for that loose ball. Unfortunately, just hit into Wei Ping along the way. Another missed shot there by Wei Ping. Sindhu collects the rebound. Great pass in by Janine, right in the middle. Unfortunately, Doreen just not comfortable to shoot from that spot. Just plays it out and gets it slightly nearer this time.
Get one, girl. Come on, come on.
Oh, lovely pass. Right through in the middle of Sindhu and Claudia to Wei Ping underneath the post. Unfortunately, once again, Swift just making a silly error there. Nice give and go between Hui-Fen and Shuning. And a lovely delivery into Charlene. Hui-Fen just faking to get Sindhu out of the circle, leaving Charlene all alone. Contact call against Sindhu as she tried to contest for that bounce pass. Unfortunately, Janice just caught that ball and lost her footing. It was definitely going to be a stepping call if she tried to stand up. A wayward pass by Wei Ping into Irene. Ball went out of court. Swift right back in with a turnover. Great shot in by Margaret. Lovely pass there by Hui Fen. Wei Ping just changing direction, shifting Claudia on one side and opening up on the other side on the baseline. Once again, Margaret so steady with her shots, sinking in those long range ones.
Get one, go.
Only 5 goals a difference between both teams. Great tip there by Sindhu with her outer hand. It's still Blaze throw in. Oh, great read there by Wei Ping. Nice sneaky steal or intercept there. Shalin this time attempting the shot and she puts it in. Much better third quarter by Blaze. Great change of direction by Shalin. So I think when Blaze really trust in each other and deliver the ball and really do their preliminary movements, they seem to get their attacking flow a lot more nicely. Great delivery there by Margaret into Doreen. Another goal scored for Swiss. Once again, we see a really good flow there. Wei Ping just caught the ball on tippy toes, couldn't remain stable, tried to bounce it in, but Megan was first to that loose ball. And you see Swiss with a really great transition and a lovely shot by Margaret to finish it off.
One more, go.
Great delivery there by Arena. Just sighted that Doreen had shooting on the back and gave a nice bounce pass into space. Great coming around by Sindhu. Lovely tip there. Unfortunately, ball went out of court. It's still Blaze throw in. Obstruction call against Claudia with the double jump. Blaze still currently up by 6 goals. We're approaching the last 5 minutes of this third quarter. Great rebound there by Doreen, just to back Margaret up. Only 5 goals the difference. Sindhu with a really nice tip, but Blaze still manages to collect that loose ball and puts in another shot.
Let's get one, come on.
against Claudia. She tried to come from the back to tip that ball out. But Wei Ping just went out with 2 hands, indicating to the umpire she had full possession. Blaze just extending this lead. 8 goes up at the moment. Unfortunately, Doreen was just out of court as she tried to squeeze through the baseline. Blaze once again with another turnover. Great give and go. Oh, and a lovely shooter-to-shooter pass between Shalene to Wei Ping. Just catching both the circle defenders off guard from Swiss. Oh, lovely pass there. Just treading the needle. Irene, just so smart and quick with her passes. Great try there by Hui Fen. Lovely tip. Unfortunately, Swifts, just no options coming through. Just playing around quite a bit in the middle third. Oh, and finally, Doreen gets it at a prime spot underneath the post and scores another goal for Swiss. We see a change happening. Faith Maria coming back on in goal defense. Cordelia to the bench. Oh, and a lovely pass there from Irene into Shalene. Just clearing the hands of Sindhu, who tried to attempt to jump for the pass. We're approaching the final 2 minutes of this third quarter. Oh, great jump on the shot by Jamie. Unfortunately, Doreen was first to that ball in the air, but a missed shot by her, and Shuning this time comes out with the rebound. A little bit too much on that pass from Kimberly to Hui Fen. Hui Fen tried her very best to keep that ball in. Unfortunately, she just passed it right into Shalene's knees, and the ball went out of court. Swiss on transition. Great coming around by Jamie, just tipping the ball from behind. Shuning to back her up. A swing into the pocket from one end to the other. No options coming through. Irene just playing the ball back. Once again hitting circle 8 so easily. And Hui Ping puts in another goal for Blaze. Current scoreline 34 to Blaze, 23 to Swiss, with less than 15 seconds left. Can Blaze score one more? Unfortunately, we see an error there. This time it's an offensive contact against Irene. But 5 seconds left. Is there enough time? Nope, that long swing into the goal circle of Swiss, which just wasn't successful. Jamie was all over that, and there we have it. That's the end of the third quarter. Blaze with a much better play in this third quarter, extending that lead. 34 goes to Blaze and 23 to Swiss. Stay tuned for one last quarter.
The weather was good all day, so there were very minimal interruptions, and most importantly is we spent the whole day with the team setting it out in the sun, pushing each other, encouraging each other. Doing it together as a team made it less difficult. Yeah, we'll most likely be back next year. We are looking forward to working with new people in the under-23s category.
I'm very glad that the team pulled through, came together, and we did well. I think the most enjoyable moment for Pesta Sukan is of course like coming together and winning matches. Seeing them like get together and seeing them improve match by match, I think it's very satisfying to see.
Welcome back to the final quarter, the first game of today between Blaze and Swiss. After a great third quarter by Blaze, we see them extending the lead. Couple of changes to both teams. Ting Fang coming back on in center. Li Xuan in wing defense. The rest have remained the same. For Swiss, we have M. Margaret moving into goal shooter. Doreen, the international player, out to goal attack. Jasmine coming back on in center. So is Angeline Singh, who started in the wing attack position for the game. She's back on court in that same position. Arina this time moved back to wing defense. And the duo of Sindhu and Faith Maria have remained. An attempt by Wei Ping there at a rather close range, but unfortunately misses. She gets a second chance. There we go, another goal. again, the Swiss defenders just doing really well, just to cover the middle, just opening up the Blaze attackers very far and wide. The defensive efforts have paid off. Swiss on transition. The Swiss attackers just running all over each other. Timing not right. Jasmine finally got free. Unfortunately, just couldn't pull that ball in. Could be just a slip of the hands. We see the same thing just happening to Ting Fang. And a much better shot in by Wei Ping. Oh, we see another fumble once again on this side of the court. Great defensive pressure there by Li Shen. Just running side by side with Angeline to try and contest that ball into the pocket. But Angeline herself just had a slip of hands. Lost possession of the ball. Blaze with transition. Oh, great long pass into Wei Ping. Sindhu just read that so well. Came through in the middle just to disrupt it. Swifts has yet to score their first goal for this last quarter. Current score line, if we just look at the breakdown for this fourth quarter, it's 3-0 to Blaze. So center pass. Now we see another mistake going in favor to Blaze. I think it was a breaking call against either the goal attack or wing attack. Oh, lovely read there by Faith Maria. She went for the hand. Unfortunately, couldn't keep it in. Blaze with the throw in. Blaze doing really well in this second half of the game. They had a really great third quarter. And they've just brought in that momentum into this final quarter. With this shot going in, it's 6-0 in favor of Blaze. We still have yet to score their first goal in this final quarter. Li Shen, this disrupting play once again. And this time Shu Ning just going up, attacking that back pass. Oh, great easy offload there by Anne Margaret into Doreen. And there we have it. Swift scoring their first goal for the quarter. Once again, Doreen just finding Shu Ning, just coming on the front, pushing off to get that ball. Hui Fen trying to thread the needle, trying to pop the ball into the space of Wei Ping. Unfortunately, Faye Maria was all over that. Obstructions call against Sindhu, giving Blaze that easy shot in. Jasmine just doing her best to try to draw their obstruction call against Ting Fang. Just using the ball, trying to show that Ting Fang had her hands all over it. A lovely shot there by M. Margaret. Contact call against Sindhu. She drove hard together with Wei Ping. Unfortunately, just got caught for contact. And a great pass, great looking in by Ting Fang. And then at the same time, great hold there by Charlene, just to block off Faith Maria. Once again, a really strong drive by Doreen, just driving through the middle of the circle. Nice pass by Wei Ping into Charlene. You can see both the Blaze shooters just using their bodies really well, just coming onto the front of the Swift defenders, just blocking their front space. So this is really crucial when you don't have a height advantage and you're going up against defenders that are slightly taller and bigger. You want to just really secure that space using your body. Just as I said that, Jamie came up with a really nice tip, came forward and went back up with her outer hand. Once again, and Margaret just offloading to Doreen. A little bit too easy with that throw in for Swiss. Lovely pass there by Hui Fen and Charlene. And what Charlene did really well once again, like I said, was just to go up against Faith, just to secure that space and just only leaving the body when the ball was delivered to her. And Margaret with that long range attempt, and it goes in so beautifully. Miscommunication there between Ting Fang and Wei Ping. Faith Maria with that loose ball. Oh, great challenge there by Li Xuan. I thought she managed to clear the body and attack that ball. Oh, this time Ting Fang coming out with a really beautiful intercept in the pocket. Faith just slightly late to challenge that pass. Unfortunately, the shot not following through, but last touch came off the hands of Faith. It's a Blaze throw in. Great tip there by Sindhu and lovely backup by Faith Maria. Great coming around by Wei Ping to challenge that ball. And a great play down court with Charlene putting in another goal for Blaze. Just under 4 minutes left in this final quarter. Great run there by Tingfa into the pocket. Shalin just not comfortable. Shoot from range. Decides to swing over to open up Wei Ping. No options coming through for Jasmine. There we have it. Much better drive there by Angeline. So it's just being really patient outside the circle. Great jump by Jamie. And a lovely rebound by by Shuning. Less than 2 minutes left. Blaze on transition. Nice cupping out by Shalin to link with the play. And a great baseline drive by Shalin. Current scoreline 48 goes to Blaze, 30 to Swiss. Just a little bit too much on the pass. Wei Fen couldn't pull it in. This time Swiss with the turnover. Great shoulder pass between Margaret and Doreen. And Margaret just so smart, just holding the ball, just waiting for Shuning to come on one side and opening up Doreen on the other side. Less than a minute left in this game. Is Swiss able to capitalize on their center pass, or will Blaze turn this over and score another goal? Unfortunately, Doreen just caught that ball out of court. Still plenty of time for Blaze to capitalize on this missed opportunity caused by Swiss. Shalin attempts that shot and she doesn't put it in, but unfortunately an obstruction call against Faith gives her another chance. 49 goes to Blaze and 31 to Swiss. And there we have it. That's the end of game 1 of today. Blaze taking that win at the end of it. It was amazing second half by them that got them over the line. We still have 2 more games for the day. Coming up at 2 p.m. shortly, we have Mannas taking on Llabten. And the final game of the day at 4 p.m. we have Orcas taking on Sneakers. See you then.